Yo guys, you know what we're doing today? We're back with another story time.
Oh, let's go! That's class!
So, today I have an absolute crazy one for you, and I don't know if it's gonna be long. It might be long. It might be long. It's a fucking crazy story time though. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get into it. So this story takes place about a year ago. And now this was the peak of COVID-19, like the peak, everything just fucking closed down. You know, all the pubs are closed down, all the shops are fucking closed. There's nowhere to drink, nowhere. So one day, me and my friends being bored as fuck, we decided, you know what, we're gonna go drinking. Not just anywhere, but on a fucking mountain. Yeah, that's what it came down to. A fucking mountain. Not a hill. A fucking mountain. And this mountain was in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was like 40 minutes away from my house. Like, what the fuck? Why did we even decide that was a good idea? I don't know. But let's just get into it. So once we have all that planned, you know, my mum drops me there. Which, thank you mum, again. And on the way there, we pick up our friend. Let's just call him Sheldon. Yeah, I think Sheldon is a fitting fucking name, to be honest. On the way there, we pick up Sheldon. And he told his mother that he's gonna be staying at my house. Because, obviously, no parent would let their kid go and drink on a fucking mountain. Anyway, after about 40-minute drive, we get there. And it's dark as fuck, and you know, it's just a fucking mountain. It's a mountain. So we wait for our friends, and then all of them show up, and there's maybe like 10 of us, right? So we decide to wander around this mountain, and we actually ended up finding a nice big shed. And we're like, you know what, this is gonna be perfect. We're gonna drink here, you know, settle down here. We were like some fucking hunter-gatherers or some shit, you know? So we're just there, having a great time. We're drinking, smoking, you know, blasting music on a massive JBL speaker, just having fun, you know? And we're thinking nothing of it because, you know, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're on a fucking mountain. Like, who's gonna catch us or anything, you know? But we were wrong. All of a sudden, we see a car drive up, like the headlights of a car. And as it gets closer, we can see that on top of the car, there's like a light bar. It was the cops. So we turn off our music, you know, we're panicking and shit because we're all absolutely drunk. You know, we're there like packing all our shit, gathering up all our bottles, and we just start fucking running the opposite direction. Like, we just start running ahead of us. And I still remember to this day, the funniest thing ever. We're all running, it's pitch dark, it's like muddy and everything. And one of my friends just falls, he just trips into the mud, and all you can hear out of him is, "Oh, penis!" It was just the funniest thing ever. Anyway, after running a safe distance, we kind of regroup and we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the next move? And then as we're all talking, I see in the distance, in front of us, like the way that we were running, there was a flashlight coming. And there was a person walking towards us with a flashlight. And I'm like, yo, boys, look. And then we just turn the other direction and we just start sprinting, you know. So as we're sprinting back to the car, it feels like a fucking marathon, you know. I'm there basically like passing out almost, like, because I'm carrying like a fucking backpack full of just beer and shit. And I'm not used to running, you know what I'm saying? I'm not used to running that distance. But we ended up getting into the cars. We all just kind of like pile in, you know what I'm saying? Like one on top of each other. And we just drive. We just get the fuck out of there. So now here is where the bigger problem comes. Because me and Sheldon, the friend that we picked up, we have nowhere to go. Because my house was locked. And Sheldon, he told his mother that he's staying at my house. So anyway, our friend with the car, he drops us off at Sheldon's house. And we know that we can't go in. And now Sheldon had like this big shed, because he lived on kind of like a farm, so he had like a nice little shed. And we decided to like go in there and just like camp out the night. And we're there for maybe like an hour in the shed. And it's just very cold, and it just unenjoyable, unpleasant to be there. Like, we're almost fucking freezing to death, you know? So after an hour of just being there, we were like, do you know what? Let's go on an adventure. Yep. I mean, like, when two stupid people think of an idea, it's just never good, you know? Like, Sheldon was pretty dumb, and I'm pretty dumb as well, you know? I'm like, hey, if you do it, I'm gonna do it. And he was like, fuck it, let's go on an adventure. So I'm like, yeah. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning at this point, and me and Sheldon decide to walk to my friend's house, who lived about 2 hours away. Yeah. Well, what could go wrong? I mean, as we're walking on our 2-hour journey, pissed drunk, the only supplies that we have are like 6 bottles of beer, 4 fags between us, and a box of chocolate fingers. At one point we got chased by some people. It was crazy. I don't even remember why. I think we walked past their house and they were outside, and then they started chasing us and shit and shouting at us. Yeah. Also on the way there, something happened, which I still can't believe to this day. My friend Sheldon really needed to go for a number 2. And as I said, Sheldon is very stupid. So what does Sheldon decide to do? He decides to just do it in the middle of a road, right outside of somebody's house. He used the he used the box of chocolate fingers to wipe.
Disgusting!
Fucking amazing, like one of the best fucking story times ever. Just so much random shit. So yeah, after that happens, we decide to stay walking, you know. We're maybe like halfway, 3/4 there. I remember stealing a traffic cone on the way, which I don't know why. It was just looking at me funny, you know. And then we're about like the last stretch, maybe like 15 minutes away from our friend's house, and I swear to fucking God, we start hallucinating or some shit, because me and my friend both seen what looked like to be a fucking combine harvester just driving at us. And like, it wasn't like some small, it was fucking massive. It took up the whole road. We thought we were about to get ran over by a fucking combine harvester. But it wasn't a combine harvester, it was street lights. Yeah, we're just fucking really stupid. So we finally get to my friend's house, and we sneak in the back door, and we go into his room, and we just beat the fuck out of him. We sneak in, we just start beating the shit out of him while he's asleep, and he wakes up, he's like, what are you doing here? And we're like, shut the fuck up. And we just start playing the PlayStation, and that's it. That's it, yeah. That was a very crazy story time. A lot of random shit, and definitely one of the worst nights of my life, because I just remember how sore my feet were in the morning and how cold I was. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. If we hit 50k likes, I will adopt a pet, and I don't even know where I'm going with this. If we hit 100 subscribers by the end of the summer, I'll do a face reveal. That's a promise. That's a promise. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.
Life's hard, pour me another drink. How come they never told us what we could become? Everything you're doing, I've